listening to this reaction coming in from KTR on this entire matter. Let's see what he had to say.
Has gone into a tizzy with a lot of cases being reported of people who attended the Jamaat in Nizamuddin in Delhi, and a dozen cases have been reported across many states. In Telangana, 6 people have been confirmed dead, and all of them attended the Jamaat in Delhi. To talk more about it, I've been joined by Rama, who is the Industry IT's Minister of State. So thank you so much for talking to Republic. So the concern right now, obviously, just about a couple of days ago, the Chief Minister KCR had a press conference, said everything will be hunky-dory by 7th, when all the cases, Telangana will be rid of all the cases, will be COVID-free by April 7th. So there was some kind of positive approach, but then yesterday 6 deaths were reported in Telangana. Obviously, it has caused a lot of panic. What can you tell more about it? How is the state dealing with it?
The Honourable Chief Minister was exuding confidence in the press meet that he had conducted a couple of days ago. And you have to look at it in the right context, because the day he was conducting the press meet, about 12 cases that were prior corona positive, have been cured and have been discharged and have tested negative. So therefore, he was hoping that since the quarantine of all the international travelers, because international travel was suspended on the 22nd of March, and since all the quarantined people, their quarantine would end on the 6th of April, he was hopeful and he was exuding optimism that the state would be COVID-free because the local spread has not been seen. But of course, with what has come to light yesterday, the Nizamuddin congregation, the Jamaat that happened there, and the unfortunate deaths that have been reported, we are concerned. We are now enumerating the number of people that attended Jamaat from the state of Telangana. We are ensuring also a 360 on them to see where they have been in the last couple of weeks, and to ensure that even those people that they have been in contact with are also contained, tested, and made sure that whatever treatment that is required is also provided to them.
Right now, when we look at our neighboring state, Andhra Pradesh, they have come out with numbers. They said that over 711 people, in fact, attended it, and many of them have been quarantined. They're still looking for 85 people who haven't been quarantined. Do we have any specific numbers as such for the state of Telangana, and how many have been identified as so far?
Well, we are still working on it because, large number of people have attended it from both Hyderabad and outside. So I cannot give you an absolute number right now, but it's a work in progress. But let me assure you, whatever the number is that we finally arrive at, each of them, again, we'll do a 360 around them. We'll ensure that each of them, again, whoever they have come in contact with is also tested, is also, again, given the adequate medical attention that is required after testing is done.
Right now, in the last 24 hours, has the Delhi police or the Delhi authorities from Delhi, have they got in touch with people from the land? Because most number of people who have gone there were from the south, from Tamil Nadu, from Maharashtra, from Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Has the Delhi authority, have they come in touch with you? Have they told you anything specific?
We've been in constant touch with both Government of India and also other state governments whenever situations have, situations have evolved like this. Yes, we've been in touch with various officials from Delhi, both Government of India and also Delhi government. I cannot disclose to you exactly the nature of the conversations and what we sought from them and what they shared with us. But I can tell you one thing for sure: we are currently seized of the matter. We will ensure that we come out with an accurate number, and we'll ensure, as we've been in the last couple of weeks, put all of our efforts in this direction to contain, the local spread as much as we can.
Right now, currently the lockdown period is still on, and yes, till 14th or 15th we will be going. How have you assessed the situation so far in Telangana per se? What has been the response, and how are we looking at? Has there been any changes made specifically to contain people? There are reports of people still coming out. There have been many. I mean, the lockdown period is on. People did complain about groceries. They haven't got deliveries so far. So, what is the strategy been, and so far, and still we have more than 14 days to go, so what is the strategy per se for the next 14 days, and what would you like to say to the people of Telangana?
We've applied a 3-pronged strategy. The first aspect of it is, of course, containment through lockdown. 90%, I would say, in fact, somewhere between 90 to 95%, it has been successful. But unfortunately, like you pointed out, in a huge country like ours, about 5% of the people or 10% of the people are always casual, they don't take anything seriously. Unfortunately, these are the lot that are affecting the remaining 90%, which has been a challenge to address them, to tackle them, to ensure that they don't move about casually. But by far, people have been cooperating in spite of the inconvenience it is causing to them. Second aspect of this whole thing is, if somebody gets infected, if somebody is found positive for corona, what do you do? The curative aspect of it. So we've prepared our medical infrastructure and medical personnel adequately. There are 5 exclusive corona hospitals in Hyderabad now. One is being readied in the next couple of days. So altogether, we have a good capacity to handle a big volume of numbers directly by the government sector. We're also in active conversation with the private sector to ensure that if there is a larger spread, even the private sector will come to our rescue and will work with them jointly. The more important aspect is, the third aspect is to ensure the vulnerable section of people in the society are taken care of. So all the essentials that are required, the free ration, some money for the food and other commodities have been taken care of by the government. I think Telangana government has won applause also for its stand on migrant workers as well, for what our Honorable Chief Minister had committed to. And also we've ensured that, the supply chain movement, the logistics, etc., have been unhindered. We've been in continuous correspondence with various states and also Government of India. Our Honorable Chief Minister has been in continuous dialogue with the Honorable Prime Minister. So yes, we've taken a 360 view of the situation. We've done our best and we'll continue to do our best.
Right now, focus obviously post-lockdown will be on people getting back to their job, getting back to their daily lifestyle. And something which was laudable was yesterday Chief Minister himself had taken a 75% pay cut along with other MLAs, MPs and other civic authority, IAS, IPS of administrative officers. But again, concern on the ground for people is business obviously being affected, finance being affected. How is the state geared up to handle these situations? Because that's a concern which has been going around. Will they get back to this? Will they get back jobs? Will jobs be hampered? Will there be salary cuts for a longer period of time? What is your say for the people of Telangana?
Well, to jump to a conclusion now and say that, after 14th we can start looking for jobs or, tackling the economic situation right now would be premature in my opinion. I think that our focus now should be completely on COVID, because no matter what anybody would like to believe, I am a firm believer that working together with other partners, other stakeholders, Government of India, the industry, we can bring the economy back, in time to come. It could be, slightly.